Hi everyone, it's Lorraine with Pigments for You. Welcome back to my channel. These are the perpetual calendars that I did last week. And trying to get this phone set up here. Give everybody a minute or two to get here. So I see I have a lot better calendar. I mean, a lot better picture. I'm looking at the calendar. I see I have a lot better picture on this time around, so that's good. So I've done this calendar first and made the stand with it. And I can make a stand out of that for this one also. However, this one is a little bit off. So when it's off like that, now I had a jar, well, a candy dish, where the lid was crooked like that, and I just let it sit out in the sun and let it do its thing and get back in place. But I really do like the color of this, and I like how this turned out. And yeah, this was supposed to be the outside, but it's not. This is how it's made. So anyway, I'm going to put these aside, and I am going to get our... Hey, old Jeff, how you doing? Okay, so I'm going to get what I'm going to be working on tonight set aside over here, because I wanted to show those off. So I'm gonna be making busy little bees, and let's see if I get you in here a little bit better. Okay, so I was hoping that these would be set up. I did these real early this morning, and they're still pretty. This one I think is going to set. I don't know about these bees, and I'll tell you what happened. I got the resin, and I mixed it, and I had to over pour. It poured over what I wanted, and so what I did was add more hardener to it, and dummy here, put the mica in it before I stirred. So I stirred and stirred and stirred. So I don't know how this is going to come out. And if it doesn't, that's all right. I got all these other ones that I can do. I left this one blank so you can see how I'm doing them. And so let's get started here. Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit without making it go too crazy. Let's see. This. Where's my hand? Okay. So, okay. Alright, I guess that's it. So, how I got these painted was I used, yeah, it's experiment time. Hail metal. See, Dale Jeff. Hi Mel, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it, guys. So this this I don't know if this and these are gonna harden or not, or cure, or whatever you want to call it, because I did a big boo, and hopefully I won't do that tonight. And so I'm just gonna be using these little cups. And I think to the humidity here, now I don't know how humidity has a play with resin or not, but it sure has been humid around here. And so with this, I poured more hardener than I did part. And I put my mica in, and then I stirred it all up. So I don't think it's supposed to work that way, but that's what I did. So we're just going to have to see. I mean, it's still real soft. I think it's going to set. I'm not too sure about these bees because they were at the bottom of the cup, and that doesn't always work with some of this stuff. So anyway, what I have here is some mica, and I've got 99% alcohol in here. And so I just get a little bit of it going there. And then I have a paintbrush. Oops, you guys can't see over there. So I put a little, I have some mica in here, and I put a little bit of paint, a little bit of mica into the alcohol, making it kind of like a paint. And then I'm just going to paint like the lines on here. Like that. And it's got little eyes up here, so we'll give it its little eyes. And then we'll give it a little body break or whatever. So that's how I did that. So all of these are done. So that's real simple. And then the same thing, but I'm going to do it with some this iridescent resin or iridescent gold mica. So I'm getting everything all mixed up. Boy, oh boy. Okay. So let's see. What was that? My phone just did something. I don't know. Okay, so I've got this. I'm going to set that right there. A little bit of this mica. Come on. Because I'm just going to be painting the lines in the wings. That's all I'm doing with this. I don't need very much. Oops, I should... And then I'm just going to stir this. Actually, this thing might be easier to paint with than the paintbrush because it's got a point on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll try. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna work. So is that music okay? Is it too loud? We're doing good. Now, this might be hard for you to see in the camera, but it's definitely on there. Definitely on there. Now that one was kind of sloppy. Okay. Excuse me. I just swallowed swallowed wrong. I think I need to put a little bit more mica in this. I've got a fan on behind me, so the alcohol is drying on this really quick. So I'm thinking if I make just a little bit more, because I can use what's left over in this in the resin that I'm going to pour in the wings. Let's see if I can get a... Well, now, come on. Okay. Ooh, that's the wrong one. Woo! I'm going to turn that black. Sorry, you guys, I gotta do it from an angle that I can not be sliding everywhere. This is a fondant mold, and I've used fondant molds before, and they seem to work pretty good. Sippy, sippy, yes, Jeff, that sounds good. I've got it right here. Cranberry juice and something else mixed in here. Yum, yum, yum. So if any of you are out there in the whatever land you want to call it, drop in the chat and say hi. Let me know where you're from. And of course, if you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Okay, now I gotta get these little Q-tip thingies and clean up my mess right here. I did these bees over here different than what I'm going to be doing these in a way. I mean, I think they're going to look good from what I'm seeing so far, but I'm going to make these, I'm going to put some of this in with the gold to give them more of that bee look, more of the realistic. So I'm just gonna do these. Well, I'll do at least one or two of these bees, and then go on to a honeycomb. I'm kind of anxious to do one of those too. Whoops. I'm trying to do it again. I'm trying to mix my micas in my part A and B before I ever get started. Okay. So this is Puduo, Puduo resin that I use. Is it backwards? Yes, it's backwards. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do. And actually, I'm going to use more of part B than I am A, due to the fact that I don't know if it's the humidity or if it's a default in the manufacturing of this. It's not drying very hard. It's really bendy. And so I don't like that. Let's see. I'll give it about that much. Well, maybe I should put just a little bit more. That's almost like a 1/2 to 1. Okay, that's good. That's good. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Let me get one of these things, and I'll put it in there. And excuse my arm. Okay, so what I'm doing, this is part B that I'm putting in here. We got part A. And I'm hoping that this will cure a little bit thicker than what these other ones have been doing. What I want to do with these honeycombs is put the color of honey paint the tops of these the honey color and then pour kind of like this color around it to make it look like a real honeycomb. Oh, you can't even, yeah, that one. Okay. I saw this in Hobby Lobby, and I was like, oh man, that would be so cool to make keychains and stuff. And I'm not gonna make them as high, as thick as what they are. To me, that's just overkill. But I do want to be able to put either hang the bee on it or put one, glue it onto the honeycomb. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I just thought this would be fun for the gardeners and for the bee lovers and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Now I'll probably only need 1 cup. Okay. Y'all think that was 3 minutes? Okay. Let me shrink this up a little bit. Okay, so I am going to use just, oops, I don't want that cup, I want this cup. I am going to use just a touch of this orange. Yep, that's what it's called, orange. And I'm going to put some red gold in it and see what we come up with. Hopefully we'll get a good bee color. Think this is a good bee color? Or you think I should, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Or should I add a little bit of kind of like a brown to it to make it like a deeper, more of a I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I add just like a touch of brown or something to this? Okay, so we got that for the body, and I need a little bit. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I needed this for. I am going to do. Wow. Why was there a clump in there? That was weird. I don't know. Something was in there. Okay. So then I'm going to do just a touch. I mean, just a touch of that gold. This color. I'm going to keep the wings translucent. I was just wondering if I needed to make this like a deeper color. This is for the bee. Nope, I can't put water in there. What am, okay, I thought well, it's alcohol. Well, I don't see why I can't not put alcohol. Okay. Shouldn't need more than that. Yeah, I don't know what was in it. It looked like a hair with a piece of cured resin. I think just a little touch more. Just a touch more. I don't want these wings too too opaque. I want them to be clear. Just a little bit of shimmer. Okay, so I think that looks good. Now, okay. I'm trying to think, how am I going to pour these? I need something. Here's a cup. Let's see, I need something smaller. Boy, I'm so wasteful. I feel wasteful, but I can't. Oh, I know what this is doing. I didn't mix it quite half and half, so okay. I'm gonna have to hurry this up. Okay, so we'll do this one first. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a little bit in there. And I'm only doing the bees. So if I get any drips or whatever, it doesn't matter. And then if these bees that I've already done and this honeycomb thing doesn't harden, I'll put it in the freezer. Get it out like that. Hey, something's gotta give. I just don't want to deal with that mess. Whoops. That had a little drop in his body. But not all bees are alike. Okay. So, now, how am I going to pour this? No, you guys aren't supposed to spread that way. How can I get some of that out? Yikes. Oh, this is clear. No, you're not supposed to do that. Get back over there. That's a little bit better. Okay, this is the clear one. Oops, I'll put that over there. Maybe I'll try putting more in the wings first. Try this the other way. Okay. Yeah, that worked better. Oops. We got this one running. We got a running bee. Okay. I'll just have some overage on this, I think, to cut off. Where is that other thing? I know. dogs forget to use it, and that's that, it's probably right in front of my face and I can't see it. It's kind of a thing like this, but they call it a paintbrush or something. Oh well, I think these other ones will be fine. Okay. So I'm gonna set this aside. Actually, I'm gonna pour this in here. You guys can't see what I'm doing again. Okay, so this is the leftover bee stuff. And I'm going to stir this up. And I'm going to set that there for a minute. And I think, I think I'll use this color for the honey. I'm glad I didn't mix up too much of that. I can see that I still have to stir that. It looks like it's trying to separate a little bit. But I've also got to clean up in between these little honeycomb things. And this color is light gold by Small Tongue. They have some pretty colors. Okay, so let me put the lid on this. Stir this up a little bit more. I think I'm going to add some of the white, the iridescent gold to this to lighten this up. Just can't see what I'm doing here. Okay. That wasn't in there. So, are you all having a wonderful week so far? I'm pretty quiet tonight. I'm concentrating. I think these bees will still look cute even though they are kind of what they are. But I'm kind of curious about these other ones. I think I might like those better. I don't know. We'll just have to see. They're not cured yet all the way, unfortunately. Okay. You guys are being awful quiet in the chat. I got everything working in this time, and y'all are quiet. Okay. Let's see if I can get some more of that gold on here without knocking it everywhere. Okay. Oops. Well, this is going to have to be a lot lighter than that. Let's see what I can conjure up here. I could probably try putting a little bit of white alcohol ink in there. I don't need all my liquid being soaked up here. Yeah. Let me grab a little bit of white. And I had it peeking out just in case. I might have to do some swirlies in these bee wings. I like those other ones. I don't know about these. Trial and error. Yeah, right? Those amber, yep. The amber, uh, yeah, I can't think of the name. Okay, I think I got this stirred up enough. I think I like the first set over what I'm doing now, but we'll see. Oh, come on, don't tell me you're not open. I have opened every one of you guys. I guess not. Lovely. I don't think that did. Let me go grab a sewing needle. I don't know what I did with those little things. I know one of those things I used for those, the tip went through the side of the tip of the bottle. Looks like that didn't work. Okay. These aren't the pins I thought they were, but that will work. Yep. Ooh, that's pretty. Look what that's doing. Oh. Ooh. I might have to do some more of that. I think I'm gonna have to mix some more, just a little bit more. This is too similar. What did I create? A monster. Well, let's do it with more brown. Let's see, is this brown? Tan. This is tan. So let's add some tan. That looks purple. It looks purple. Oh man, my sticks just took a dive. Hang on. Well, at least it's not technical difficulties. It's just sticks flying off the edge of the table. Okay. Maybe if I do it darker instead of lighter on this. Don't be purple now, because that's what you look like. Oh, look, there's green in it. How can tan be green? Any other suggestions? I think we're getting there. Come on. I'm surprised that I don't do that and the whole bottle not fall in. Whoops, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Well, I guess you kind of can. Yeah, the mosquitoes. Man, I can't think of what they're called. Can't think of what they're called. Well, let's see. I think a little bit more brown. And then I think it'll be good. I just want it a noticeable shade of darker than that gold. It's still got the shimmery in it, so, and I know in reality I think the honeycomb is more on the clear side than the brown side. But this is not real life. It's only okay. So here we go with this. Oh yeah. This looks like melted chocolate. Chocolate. All right. So I am just going to spray this off real quick. Clean it off. And do a little squishy wishy or whatever down here for air bubbles. This is really flexible. So we'll leave that like that. And I'm going to call it a night for you. It's been almost an hour. And I will try to do some more of these. Maybe not tonight, but sometime this week. And we will unmold these on Saturday. So please back into hope you all have a good rest of. Please consider like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alrighty. Take care now. Bye-bye.